Hey guys, it is Julie here with JT.Wealth. In today's video, I am going to discuss 3 undervalued stocks that you should buy before their prices skyrocket. So let's get into it. All right, welcome back everyone. Before we get into today's video, I just want to take a brief second to remind everybody of today's date as it is September 11th. So we are 19 years past those attacks on America. So no matter where you were when that happened or where you are now, take a moment to just reflect and remember how many lives were changed forever from that day. And a huge shout out to all of our current and former first responders and military members. Thank you so much for all that you do. Okay, so if this is your first time checking out our channel, thank you so much. I hope that I earn a big thumbs up and that you subscribe to join our financial journey. We are getting so close to that 6,000 subscriber milestone. So if you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, tell all of your friends, and let's grow this amazing community of ours. If you are looking to start a new investment account, make sure that you check out the links down below in my description, as I have links to Robinhood, Webull, and M-Finance that will allow you to get started with investing at any level and have some really amazing sign-up bonuses, as well as a link to my Patreon group. This group has become a wonderful way for all of us to share ideas and be able to chat more in depth on different investment topics and questions. I also share my trading portfolio on there, and also helps the channel by assisting in funding some of those premium memberships we use to help bring you guys the most up-to-date and concise information. Okay, now enough of all that, let's get into today's video. Like I said, today I want to highlight 3 stocks that I think are going to be a great opportunity over these next 12 months. These last few months, and with tech stocks booming the way that they have, everybody seems to think that our V-shaped recovery is complete. But for certain sectors of the economy, this recovery is just beginning, and it is these sectors that we are going to focus on today. So the goal here is to jump into stocks that I expect are going to make a strong recovery. So allowing for a value buy now with that potential growth over the coming months. And one of them even comes with a really nice dividend. The first of these 3 companies is Energy Transfer LP. They are one of the largest and most diversified midstream energy companies in the country, with more than 90,000 miles of pipeline traversing 38 states, transporting the oil and gas products that we all need every day. With a pre-pandemic price of $13 and a current price of $5.90, the potential for growth here, if we get back to those pre-pandemic levels, is upwards of 100%. Add that to an amazing 20% dividend yield. Yes, I said 20%. That was not cut at all during the pandemic, and you have one heck of an opportunity. So the recent crisis, both health and economic, have put a damper on profits, even in the lucrative hydrocarbon industry. ET has faced pressure from a combination of falling demand and pent-up stockpiles, along with a brief collapse in oil prices in April. So we have seen earnings and revenues decline, but the company does possess deep cash reserves in excess of $5.5 billion as of June 30th. So those deep pockets allowed ET to keep up its dividend through the coronavirus and economic turndown. Their current payment is that, like I said, 20% yield, which is 10 times the average found among S&P listed companies. It is this strong cash position and prospects for improving that position that drew to the attention of Elvira Scotto, who is an analyst with RBC. She said that we believe ET is well positioned to generate meaningful cash flow growth as large-scale growth projects come online over the next few years. Moreover, we expect growth capital expenditures to slow in the coming years, which should allow ET to reduce leverage and return more cash to unit holders via distribution increase and/or unit repurchase. In line with her optimism on the stock, she's rated it as an outperform, and her $10 price target implies an upside of 67%. So the second undervalued stock that I want to bring to your attention today is in the insurance sector. So as a result of the pandemic, global insurance has seen a dip in demand in 2020 with a 6% contraction in life-related insurance and a small drop in non-life space-related insurance, which makes sense as people were driving less, traveling less, and even avoiding hospital or clinic visits for anything that wasn't emergent during the pandemic. Now, as these trends wane and the recovery continues, I expect the insurance company to make a strong recovery and even grow out of the concerns that came about during 2020. And the company that I think is best suited to see some strong gains in the next 12 months is Allstate. With Allstate trading around $93 at today's close, it's still down considerably from those pre-March highs around $125. With a price to earnings ratio that is in the single digits, that is less than half of the average of its industry and 5 times less the average of the S&P 500. So that is an amazing value. Last month, Allstate recorded a $334 million pre-tax income from the PG&E settlement. Thankfully, Hurricane Laura didn't inflict as much damage as expected, minimizing additional costs Allstate may have faced. Now, in the second quarter, Allstate posted an adjusted net income of $2.46 a share. Revenues of $11.2 billion are due to higher realized capital gains and property liability premium growth. Strong underwriting results lifted the insurer's net income to $1.2 billion in the period. So its growth plan is on track to increase its personal property liability market share. For example, they are expanding their customer access by combining direct sale operations. This will strengthen the Allstate brand, plus better online and call center sales flow from the Allstate Direct channel will improve customer service. The Q2 launch of the new Allstate One app signals the company's willingness to embrace technological change. And lastly, my third undervalued stock that I think you should consider buying is Wells Fargo. When investors are nervous about the economy, the first sectors to fall are the financial and energy sectors. Wells Fargo was not immune to that reaction. With a current stock price below $25 and a pre-pandemic stock price above $50, Wells Fargo stock has definitely been hit hard. But a jump from this $25 mark back up towards that $50 stock price would assume about a 100% gain. Moody's has assigned a value score to Wells Fargo of 98 out of 100 and a growth and quality score in the mid to high 60s. This is a massive and diversified bank who's simply trading at a price too low to ignore. Yes, the company did lower its dividend more than Bank of America or Citigroup, but between the money saved on dividends and their share buyback reduction, the company will be able to preserve capital at a time when having more capital on hand can help offset potentially growing credit losses. This stock is perfect for the patient investor as the business fundamentals are strong and their recent investments into digital banking will increase customer experience and service. As Wells Fargo slowly works out of the pandemic and the banking industry is reignited again, investors in WFC will see the most return for their dollar. All right, guys, so those are 3 stocks that I see strong future potential in as they climb out of this pandemic. Most importantly, these are 3 stocks that you haven't missed the boat on yet. There is still time to make an investment in these and sit back and watch that grow over the long term. All of these sectors are bound to recover. And when they do, having some exposure to some of the better companies within those sectors is going to really help you stay diversified, capture that growth, and see the benefits of getting a value investment early on. So please let me know what you guys think about these 3 stocks. Are you already holding some of them, or are there other stocks out there that you think are also a great opportunity for some growth? Let me know in the comments section down below. You guys know I always love hearing from you. If you made it all the way to this point of the video, you better give us a thumbs up and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you stay up to date with all of our latest videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Happy Friday, and cheers!